Prince William thanks well-wishers for supporting King and Kate at Charity Do, where he was joined by Tom Cruise. Prince William was joined by Top Gun actor Tom Cruise at a fundraiser tonight and told of his gratitude at public support for his dad and wife. In his first comments since King Charles's cancer diagnosis and Kate's abdominal op, Wills told well-wishers in London, "We really appreciate everyone's kind messages. Thank you." He praised fellow pilot Tom for supporting the London Air Ambulance charity as they raised money for 2 helicopters at an event in Whitehall. He joked of Cruise, 61 and a pilot for 30 years, "Tom, huge thanks for supporting us tonight. And if you wouldn't mind not borrowing either of the new helicopters for the next Mission Impossible, it would be appreciated." William was back on frontline duty for the first time since his family's medical dramas. He spent the morning giving out gongs in Windsor. Meanwhile, warring brother Harry flew back to California after just 26 hours and following his 30-minute meeting with the King. In 2022, while promoting Top Gun Maverick, Cruise said he felt inspired by William and said the fellow pilots had a lot in common. The Prince of Wales, 41, returned to frontline royal duties 3 weeks after wife Kate, 42, underwent abdominal surgery. As she continues her recovery and King Charles begins his treatment for cancer, William became the first royal to open up about the double health blow. He also hailed the lifesavers present at a fundraising charity gala for the London Air Ambulance in Whitehall. William told them, "Thank you for being here. And thank you to all those whose hard work has made this evening possible. I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you, also, for the kind messages of support for Catherine and for my father, especially in recent days. It means a great deal to us all." Wills went on to joke, "It's fair to say the past few weeks have had a rather medical focus. So I thought I'd come to an air ambulance function to get away from it all." Air Ambulance's fundraiser. William, who chatted with paramedics, pilots and doctors at the gala dinner, is helping a £15 million fundraising effort called Up Against Time to buy new air ambulances in the capital. The Royal, who has served as an RAF and air ambulance pilot, said, "But, seriously, we gather tonight to help as many people as possible benefit from top-class care in the silhouette of London Air Ambulance's flying lifelines. As a former pilot for East Anglia Air Ambulance, I know just how vital the work of air ambulance teams across the country is. And the truly life-saving difference it can make to deliver urgent medical care wherever injury strikes. Here in London, the current aircraft have served magnificently. But our capital city needs a new fleet. And we are up against time. The clue really is in the appeal's name. By September, we need the 2 new Red Birds, decked with the latest kit such as night vision, in our skies." He also made a plea to Mission Impossible action hero Tom Cruise, 61, who was a surprise guest at the bash held at Raffles London, a hotel in Whitehall. William said, "I should also take this opportunity to give a mention to my fellow pilot, Tom Cruise. Tom, huge thanks for supporting us tonight." He begged his famous pal not to borrow the new choppers for his next film as the risk of getting them damaged was too great. In a newly released clip, posted on their official X account, the prince can be seen greeting guests while putting on a brave face despite his father's current health struggle. The post reads, "Last night's London Air Ambulance Gala was all about ensuring our fleet has everything it needs to provide top-class care to all those who need it. Thank you to everyone involved." As the video plays, he can be seen greeting staff members of the London Air Ambulance team as well as shaking hands with Hollywood heavyweight Tom Cruise. The prince was decked out in a tuxedo as presentations of the air ambulance team's tireless work plays to the many guests attending the special event. The prince said, "We have all seen on our screens that, how can I put it, you seem to have a different take on normal wear and tear to the rest of us. It's not the kind that buffs out, that's for sure. Anyway, my thanks to everyone. You are all, each and every one, lifesavers. The pair had earlier greeted each other warmly on the red carpet, with Made in Chelsea star Mark Francis Vandelli, one of the hosts, saying to William, "This is Tom Cruise, needs no introduction." 2 years ago, Wills wore Top Gun-themed slippers to the premiere of the new Maverick movie, where he was also joined by Kate. The pair joked around as they posed for photos, with Wills looking down and saying, "I haven't got my Top Gun slippers on." Bond with Cruise. Cruise, a qualified pilot, said of William, "We have a lot in common. We both love England and we're both aviators, we both love flying." He has close links with the royals, and attended the funeral of William's mother Diana in 1997 with then-wife Nicole Kidman. Earlier William wore his RAF uniform to hand out gongs at Windsor Castle. He was an RAF search and rescue pilot for 3 years based in Anglesey, before flying for East Anglian Air Ambulance. He has regularly spoken about the traumatic moments in the job, and in 2020 became patron of London's Air Ambulance charity. William is expected to fill in for his father at events in the coming weeks. It was revealed on Monday that Charles, 75, had been diagnosed with a form of cancer. He has already begun treatment and left London on Tuesday for Sandringham, where he will rest. Despite being off frontline duties while he receives care as an outpatient, he was set to hold his weekly audience with PM Rishi Sunak tonight by telephone. William's ambulance fundraiser comes after his brother Harry, 39, was inducted into the Living Legends of Aviation last month. The Hollywood Bash was hosted by Grease star John Travolta, who once danced with Diana at the White House. Harry joked, "I was 1 year old when you danced with my mum." As you've told everybody here and continue to dine out on that probably every single night.